Hi guys, welcome to the MC channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Missy, thus the MC channel. I am a day trader who also happens to be a nurse, but on this channel I'm mainly going to be talking about day trading. So in today's video I am going to hold a little back testing study session. So I'm going to show you guys how I back test on TradingView and how I back test on FXReplay. I am trying to get back into the swing of things for the new year. I actually had taken a break from trading. I think I stopped like mid-December just because the markets were moving wonky and not in my favor. So I was like, you know what, I'm just stop while I'm ahead and get back into it at the new year. So if I didn't say at the beginning of the video, Happy New Year. I'm so thankful that you're here. So don't forget to subscribe, comment if you are a trader. I am still looking to meet more trading friends, more people who are aspiring to be traders, just all things traders, okay? So drop a comment below if you are a trader, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So on FXReplay, it literally simulates real trading. Like you can press buy or sell, like you can do limit orders, like it has a trading journal on there. And honestly, I like this a lot better than demo testing. I'm not demo testing, demo trading, and I'm not even gonna lie, because it really helps you see, for those of you who are impatient like me, it really helps you see like if your strategy works or not. So I haven't traded NAS in a really long time. When I was working on my challenge account, which I'm about to do again, I traded NAS quite a bit. And so now that I'm about to get back into it, I'm just going to back test it a little bit. So I don't like the volume indicator, so we're gonna delete that one. It just looks like too much noise to me. Indicators. I like the momentum indicator. I just recently discovered it from a book that I was reading called Trend Trading for Dummies, and it doesn't lag in my opinion. So basically, if it's above 0, it's buying. If it's below 0, it's selling. It's pretty consistent. As you can see right here, NAS has been buying for a while now. We are currently at all-time highs. So what day did I put? So we're on November of 2024 still. So we are currently still buying. This is on the daily. I don't like to hold NAS for long. Honestly, you really shouldn't hold NAS for long unless you want your entire account gone. All right, so it looks like I zoom out. This is the all-time high that we're probably going back towards. I use supply and demand, love it down. When it works, it works. When it doesn't work, it also does not work. But when it works, it's perfect. And I learned this strategy from a trader named Zoil Exchange. He is really the truth in trading. Alright, and down to the 1 hour. We are clearly like uptrending, but of course we are approaching all-time highs. So a pullback, maybe a little pullback is in the future, yeah. Alright. Put down to my 15-minute time frame. See if I see like any recent supply or demand zones that haven't been touched yet, tapped into yet. What time is this? Oh, this is in the afternoon. Okay. So I usually am not placing trades at 3:40 in the afternoon. So let's move this up right here. Actually, no. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. How I'm breaking things up. So let's do 1 hour so I can get to the next day. We are headed back to that 0 area. So I'm gonna go back to my 15-minute time frame and see if I can catch anything. So we have like a small supply zone. Not that much of a fan of it. Let's go to the 5-minute and see what we see. We don't have like any crazy breaks or structures. We have a breaker structure here. This zone has been tapped into. This zone has, just barely been tapped into. Equal lows. So I just don't foresee this pulling back anymore. Oh, we are lower. Let me see what it does. Okay. So I could say we had like a little small demand zone right here because you had this push, broke that candle, and then it like came back, tapped into it. If I were to go in the 1-minute time frame, which I don't like going into the 1-minute time frame, it probably would go back up. But because this has been uptrending and it looks like we're about to cross back upwards, I would prefer to focus on buys than sales. So because we've been uptrending, we've been in a bullish market, I don't want to trade against the trend. So I'm gonna wait until we get a break right here, and I am trying to practice getting out at the break of the candle, at least going for a 1-to-1. So I'm gonna go back to this high right here, break of the previous candle. So once we break this candle, the break of the previous candle before, it's kind of like where I would like to get out at. So we're gonna press play, see what happens. We're almost there. Do I want to place a buy stop right here? Let's just see how it plays out, actually. Okay. So like, I don't think I want to place a buy stop just yet. That was pretty intense. And so I like that this created a demand zone. We came back, tapped into it. Now I will place a buy stop. Save. So we are doing 1%, so 1-to-1s right now. It looks like the position size that it's going for. So when you just automatically like place an order, it'll calculate everything for you. So 4.67. I think I want to make it. No, I'm gonna leave it. Save. So buy stop. We're gonna see how this plays out. Mind you, we're not in the trade yet. So how many taps did that give us before we finally shot up? So we created our demand zone right here, right? Yeah, so we created our 5-minute demand right here. We came back down, tested the zone. Mind you, I was not in just yet. I get in at the break of the candle. That is like, that has saved me in a lot of trades, honestly. Not like a wick break, like a full candlestick break. So came back, retested the zone, did not break the candle where it retested the zone, right? Okay, let me move this out of the way. So came back, did not break the candle just yet, but I still like how it retested the zone. It didn't break through the zone, but as soon as it was, ready, it gave us this bullish candle. And even if I wanted to wait again, it gave us this bullish candle, which lets me know that this is a key area. And this, these are where like the banks, institutions per se are at. But of course, they know people see this area as well too, so they want to come back, you know, try to make you into liquidity basically. So anywho, one more time. I see that this is an uptrend, right? See, this is an uptrend. I see that at 8 o'clock, we created a demand zone. We came back at 8:35, retested it. It did not break that candle until 9:05. So literally an hour, about about 30 minutes later, when it finally broke that candle. And then it consolidated for quite some time. So honestly, we were in here for a while. Consolidated quite some time. Came back, tested it again. And then we hit our profit. Hit our TP. Okay. So yeah, I've taken 7 trades. Got like a 57% win rate since I've started this one. So yeah, 4 winners, 3 losers. Most of my trades have been buys until. It's not too bad. Okay. Excuse me. GBP, JPY. Done good. Go to it. Let's do a few trades for GBP, JPY. I don't. Alright. Go to my daily. GBP, JPY has been uptrending for the most part, and then you get these equal highs right here almost, but it's a little bit lower. Kind of like that one. Let's do 1 hour, see what it look like in a 15-minute. Alright. So you had like, we had that supply zone, came back, closed up underneath. Then you created this supply zone. Came back, closed underneath. Excuse me. Broke, retested, just broke out of the zone, right? Cool. Then you created this little area right here. I wonder if we're gonna pull back to it. Nope. That was 2 o'clock in the morning. Which technically, I like that. 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 Okay. Do it again. Do it again. This might be a counter trend trade. I don't know yet though. It depends on if it comes back and taps into that zone. Yep. Comes back, taps into the zone. Now, here's this little area right here. I'm gonna give it a 15 pip stop loss. I've been trying to figure out what I want my stop loss for GJ to be, and I think I want it to be 15 pips. This is almost like 1 to. Oh, I'm risking 1%. Excuse me. So it's like 0.7 of a lot. Market, save. So it's almost like 1 to almost 32.7. That's a counter trend trade. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm okay with that. All right, straight up liquidity. We're gonna do it one more time. A little bit here because I like that, and that's okay. Like I said, it's a lot of manipulation. You can see that it went down to 0.5. I'm gonna save it. Go. So sometimes the trade just isn't ready. So the reason why I entered that trade, I'm gonna back out, go to my 1 hour time frame. I see clear as day that this is downtrending. However, we had a breaker structure right here. And so I saw that, go back to my 15-minute time frame, right? So I already see that we have a supply zone, broke above it, but it closed still beneath it. Then we created another supply zone, came back, retested this 15-minute supply zone. So let me like put so you can see this candlestick right here, which created this downward move, came back, retested. So in order to, you know, go back, get that money that the banks, you know, the big people need. They need their money. So this is where liquidity is. So I'm like, okay, cool. Identified that zone. So then of course we get down here. And then we get to like these little standstills, right? Cool. So you get a little bit of a push right here. Still not enough to break this candle. So I'm like, don't really like that. But then you get this move right here. You get this bullish push. It breaks the previous candle. So that's a signal, in my opinion. And so now I want to wait until it taps back into that zone, which it did. So it shot up and it kind of played a little bit, Remember I said I got out at the break of the candle. That's where my stop loss was. It literally, I was liquidity, because they know people are gonna put their stops right there, especially up under a zone. I probably could have made it a little wider, but it's fine. Because then in that case it would have been long. In that case it would have been, because it was, I think it was a 15 pip stop loss, right? Yeah, it literally was that. So if I wanted to, so that alone was 18. I could have done 20, but no, I stuck to 15, which is fine. So I saw that, gave that bullish push, perfect bullish push. I'm okay with getting back in because of that bullish push. It closed above the zone, and as you can see, it went back to where the money was still at. So let me see if I have time for maybe one more if it plays out on FXReplay, and then I'll show you guys how I trade on, or backtest on TradingView. Okay, go to my 1 hour, clear as day. And we're still downtrending. I'm trying to identify zones that it possibly could be coming back to. We have a 1 hour supply zone that hasn't been tapped into yet. But you also have this demand zone that we created. It is 10 a.m. So I want to see. Okay. The birds. Let's see if we can break the candle right there. Yep. Got a break. And that's on right there that it created. Let's just see if it carries out to here. Break of the candle. Sometimes my break of the candle is 15 pips. Sometimes it's not, and that's okay. This is about 30. I could do 30. Place the order. We're risking 1%. This like a 0.32, but honestly, I'm just gonna 0.3. Where does that put me at? Yeah, 0.3. Save. Let's see what it does. Perfect. So one more time. It's about to go off. Okay. So like I said, I see an area that we haven't tapped into yet. So I'm like, we're probably going back into that, you know, to go and get that money that was left behind. So we have a bullish candle right here, right? Cool, cool. Come back, tap into that zone, right? Cool. Wait till we get a break of the candle. Matter of fact, delete that. Here's your area that gave us our bullish candle, right? Cool. Come back, tap into that zone. Right here. We tap into the zone, we wait till the break of the candle. We get in, break of the candle in both directions for entry and exit. I look to my left. I see what's the next zone that hasn't been tapped into. This is the next zone that hasn't been tapped into. Remember, this is our entry candle. It quite literally came back to my entry, but it didn't break below. And then it shot up. Part of the reason I really like FXReplay is because it's helping me develop my discipline and trusting myself. On TradingView, you'll see it's a little hit or miss, because sometimes you'll be like, oh yeah, I would have got into this trade, and then sometimes like you really don't know, but like you can literally hit that buy or sell button on FXReplay. So I'm gonna leave my link below if you guys are interested in FXReplay. I want to say they have a free version, they have a $17 version, and then they have a $35 version. I currently use the $35 version just for all the perks. I really, really like it. And if you are looking for a platform to perfect your trading strategy, to just, you know, to get rid of like your trading urges on the days that, you know, you're just not feeling up to it, or you feel like you want a revenge trade, I feel like this is a great idea for those of us that still haven't gotten, you know, revenge trading out of our system, and you just feel like you need to hit a buy or sell button. I think this is a great platform to invest in, not only just for, you know, perfecting your craft, but like just in general. Like literally just in general, for trying out new strategies, for testing out new pairs, testing out new times of the day that you like to trade. So like I said, I'm gonna drop a link below. I will get a small commission if you do sign up through my link, just a small disclaimer, but I'm gonna show you guys how I backtest on TradingView next.